What's up, YouTube? This is Atticus from The Complete Trade, and today we're going to take a look at Coinbase stock. Since the last episode, we do have a Coinbase stock upgrade from Oppenheimer, a well-respected investment banking firm. Oppenheimer raised Coinbase's price target to $160 per share. In a research note, Owen Lau, the analyst who made the prediction, says that one reason the stock will perform well is that Coinbase will either prevail in the SEC's lawsuit against it, or the court will dismiss it. Now, in the last Coinbase episode, we did talk about the judge overlooking this case. Judge Fila has a history of dismissing cases related to cryptocurrencies. Quoting Owen Lau, "We believe Coinbase can prevail in this lawsuit, and there is a good chance that the court will dismiss all or part of this complaint. We believe a rate cut, halving, and further adoption can boost the top and bottom lines for Coinbase over the next 2 years." Now, the interesting part is that Oppenheimer raised their price target on Coinbase stock shortly after JP Morgan and Chase downgraded Coinbase stock. On the flip side, JP Morgan and Chase downgraded Coinbase stock with an $80 price target by December 2024. Quoting JP Morgan and Chase, "While we continue to see Coinbase as the dominant US exchange in the crypto ecosystem and a leader in cryptocurrency trading and investing globally, we think the catalyst in Bitcoin ETFs that has pushed the ecosystem out of its winter will disappoint market participants. Cryptocurrency prices are already under pressure, with Bitcoin falling below 40K as of the writing of this note. We see greater potential for cryptocurrency ETF enthusiasm to further deflate, driving with it lower token prices, lower trading volume, and lower ancillary revenue opportunities for firms like Coinbase." Quick comment on JP Morgan and Oppenheimer. Do we honestly care about what they have to say? Absolutely not. Notice how their price targets are quite close to the important levels we have already marked on this chart since the beginning of episode 1. Oppenheimer's $160 price target on Coinbase stock is right above the red 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, and JP Morgan's $80 price target is right under the automatic rally support. Moving into the charts, for those of you that are new, Coinbase is trading in Wyckoff accumulation schematic number 2. We're in phase D, forming a third LPS, which stands for last point of supply. As you can see in the Wyckoff schematic, the third LPS usually bottoms anywhere between the Wyckoff support and the automatic rally support. So the third LPS on Coinbase stock should bottom anywhere between $83.32 to $116.30. The Bitcoin halving is the vertical yellow line. Cryptocurrencies have historically gone nuclear to the upside after the Bitcoin halving. So this third LPS that Coinbase stock is forming should be the last time to purchase Coinbase stock before we go to new all-time highs. Currently, we have our medium-term price target set at $94, which is at one of the strongest Fibonacci ratios, the blue 38.2% Fibonacci retracement. So as of right now, we do lean towards agreeing with JP Morgan's downside projection for Coinbase stock in 2024. Moving into the short term, in the last Coinbase episode, we anticipated a bounce was coming for Coinbase stock. So far, Coinbase stock is up 6%. In the short term, the maximum upside price targets we have for Coinbase stock is inside the red Fibonacci retracement resistance area that spans between $140.78 to $156.98. From there, Coinbase stock should get rejected and continue to crash towards our medium-term price target set at $94. As stated before, we will buy Coinbase stock when Bitcoin drops into the lower $30,000 region. I know it seems impossible at the moment, given Bitcoin just reclaimed 40,000, but we still maintain that Bitcoin will continue its usual pre-halving correction, as Bitcoin has done every market cycle. Go check out the previous Bitcoin episodes to find out more about the pre-halving correction. Just a reminder, Coinbase stock follows Bitcoin, so if we believe Bitcoin has more downside in 2024, we believe Coinbase stock has more downside in 2024. Quick look at the long-term price target for Coinbase stock. Coinbase stock is printing an inverse head and shoulders pattern with a price target at $430. On top of that, if we take a 1.618 Fibonacci retracement between the extremities on the chart, we get a price target at $2,145.09. In other words, we are expecting new all-time highs on Coinbase stock when the bull market kicks into effect. Moving into some indicators, in the last Coinbase episode, we talked about the potential 9-count buy signal coupled with the bullish Dragonfly Doji on the daily time frame. Well, we did get the 9-count buy signal, and now we are waiting for price to react to the red Fibonacci retracement resistance area that spans between $140.78 to $156.98. Zooming out to the weekly time frame, all the bearish signals coupled with the 9-count sell signal on the weekly time frame gives us further confidence that we will see increased downwards pressure on Coinbase stock in 2024. Now, take a look at the 3-week evening star pattern getting rejected off of our Fibonacci bands. Remember, evening star patterns usually happen after an uptrend, and once the evening star pattern is printed, a prolonged downtrend usually follows. Considering each of these candles represents 3 weeks worth of time, that's why we have been saying Coinbase stock will most likely trade sideways and down for the foreseeable future. Okay, taking a look at the RSI indicator, the RSI reading is stuck in the neutral zone at around 46. I do want to point out that the RSI indicator hasn't had an oversold reading dating back to the crypto bear market bottom in November of 2022. Now, some people may interpret this as a sign of strength. However, always remember that indicators are oscillators that will rotate between the extremities. Coinbase stock will have an oversold reading on the daily RSI in 2024, and that should mark a potential buy entry. An oversold daily RSI reading is an RSI reading below 30. The current RSI reading is at 46. Shifting gears to the MACD, the bearish momentum on the histogram is declining, which is good news for the bulls. That being said, if we zoom out to the weekly time frame, we can see a bearish MACD cross. We do put more emphasis and trust on indicator readings from weekly timeframes as opposed to daily timeframes. Closing things off with the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation, price is clinging onto the 100 weekly moving average in orange as support. Now, if we want Coinbase to hit $2,000 per share, we need the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation to pump higher. Unfortunately, as stated before, we have an evening star pattern being printed off the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement, which, as stated before, is one of the strongest Fibonacci ratios. I'm neutral on this chart at the moment. Even if the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation drifts sideways throughout the bull market, that's fine. That just simply means Coinbase will most likely hit only $500 per share and not $2,000 per share. Regardless, Coinbase stock, in my opinion, should be a must-own stock in your cryptocurrency portfolio, not financial advice. Listen, Coinbase isn't going anywhere. The fact that Coinbase holds the same amount of Bitcoin as the founder of Bitcoin himself speaks volumes of how important Coinbase is to the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Coinbase will stand the test of time for the next few bull markets. Okay, so that's my analysis on Coinbase stock for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.